So this is my homemade land plane or leveler for gravel or dirt or anything on the ground. It seems to work, and it works phenomenal. And I made this just out of it's 2-inch 1/8 steel tubing. Everything is scrap that I had. The whole thing basically sits in a flat plane on the ground, and this center big angle, this works if you're familiar with snowmobile groomers. It works kind of the same way. It's just shaped a little bit different, but I've made it so that it's just quick disconnect, skid steer, quick disconnect. The whole unit, it's suspended by that pipe with the bolt. The bolt prevents this from sliding right up and off when I lift the blade. I wanted to have it so it can essentially run weightless, and the pipe allows it to, so it's just suspended, and it also gives a little bit of left-right movement so it can swing a tiny bit. The chains are basically there because I didn't want, with all the weight, for it to cantilever off and bend the pipe when carrying it. So the chains just stay there when it's in operation, but go slack when I drop it down. And again, it's just, you can see it's a big skid steer mount plate. It will go on any machine with skid steer. And I made this, this unit comes off the skid steer plate with those pins, 4 pins, and it drops right off. And the reason I did that is because I originally made this as a forklift plate, and I'll show you the forks. So those are the forks, and as you can see, they have the same black mount with the 2 holes for the pins. So I can pop the forks off and reuse the mount to hold the land plane. So I had spread stone in the driveway, and with the bucket, and backblading with the bucket to spread it out, and it looked quite good, but it was still quite bumpy. It wasn't level. Trying to make it even is impossible. So about 4 or 5 pulls with that, and every pull you could see it's just like tabletop behind. Did a terrific job. And down here were all kinds of ruts. This is just in the natural ground. It's more sand and dirt and everything, but there were ruts from springtime, and about 6 or 8 passes through this, and you could play pool on there. It's so flat. So very happy with the way it's working. So dimensions of it are 4 feet wide and 6 feet long, and it seems to be, for anything I'm doing here, the absolute perfect size, and does an incredible job, and again can pop off in seconds.